Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will solve a GATE 2025 easy question which is based on iterative algorithm. So the question is the following figure shows three curves. Okay, there are three curves, one, two, three, using three curves generated using a iterative algorithm. The total length of the curve generated after iteration n. So here three iteration are there: iteration 0, iteration 1, iteration 2. For iteration 0, the length of the segment is 1. For iteration 2, 1, the length of the each of the segment is 1 by 3. Okay. For iteration 2, the length of each of the segment is 1 by 9. So first of all, we have to think about the iteration, means three iterations are there. We have to find out for the iteration n. Okay, the total length of the curve generated after iteration 1, iteration n. Okay, so from the very first figure we can say, for iteration 0, okay, the length of the segment is 1. Okay, length of the segment is 1. And how many segment? One segment we can say. So one can write as one segment into length of the segment. We have to do it for iteration n. Okay, but we have to start like that. For iteration 0, the length of the segment is 1. Okay, 1 into their length. Okay, so it should be our 1. Clear? Now for iteration 0 is over. Now for iteration 1. So how many segment? So first we have to identify the segment. So this one is one segment. This one we can say two segment, three segment, four segment, and this one is our five segment. So for iteration one means how many le- length are means section segment are there? One segment, two segment, three segment, four segment, five segment. So for iteration 0 is over one segment, one length, unit length. So one into one, one. Now for the, we can say the, for iteration 1. Okay, so how many segments? So now there are five segments, five section, one, two, three, four, five. So in this case it should be five segment into length of each segment, length of each segment. So it should be 5 into 1 by 3. So it should be simply 5 by 3, 5 by 3. Here this one is 5, 5 by 3. Now finally we have to go for the what? Iteration 2. For iteration 2. Okay, for iteration 2, this one. Okay, so we have to first find how many segments are total number of segments. So say I am saying this one is one number segment, two number segment, three, four, five. I can write it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one is our 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Total number of segment is 25. Total number of segment is now 25. Okay, here total number of segment is 5. Okay, right. Total number of segment 5. In the very first, total number of segment, one segment. Segment only one, so no need to write. Okay, so here what we can write, 25 segment is there for iteration 2 into length of each segment, each segment. So 25 segment, so 25 into length of each segment is given 1 by 9, given 1 by 9 unit length of each segment. So it should be 1 by 9. So 25 by 9. So one can write it 5 by 3 to the power square. 5 by 3 square. Okay. So like that, if we go for the n, iteration n, because in the question they are asking for iteration n. In the question we have to do it for the iteration n, so we have to go for the n iteration. So it should be simply for iteration to 5 by 3 whole square. So for iteration n it should be 5 by 3 to the power n. For iteration 2 it is 2, for iteration 1 it is 1. Okay, clear? And this one is for iteration 0, we can write it 5 by 3 to the power 0. Okay, clear? So the value, it is like this, it is very like this. Okay, so it should be our 5 to 5 5 by 3 to the power n. Okay, or this one, or you can do it for the first segment, it started like this. So the for segment by 1, 5 by 3, 5 by 3 square, 5 by 3 n. So like that, so it the segment iteration n will be 5 by 3 to the power n. Okay, so the answer will be 5 by 3 to the power n. So answer will be B number, 5 by 3 to the power n. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.